Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Bvtcc. This is round 10, Brands Hatch, last race of the season. We've got DayZ start running here. I don't know what's going on there. Let's get rid of that. So we're going to, at the moment, it is just practice. We'll be getting ready to go to qualifying very, very soon, but we are going to take a little look at this here. This is round 10, Brands Hatch GP. Tire choices are mediums and softs, most likely going to be wet though because it is raining at the moment at Brands. So the first news of the evening is Jack Sears trophy goes to Patrick, who has dominated Jack Sears this season, so he will be crowned champion. And by the looks of it, because Mr. Gascoigne isn't racing tonight either, he's most likely going to be crowned independent championship champion as well. However, the main thing everyone is after is the drivers' championship, and this is what it looks like at the moment. There are 8 drivers in the hunt for this. We could say 7 now, really, because Mr. G is not attending. The likelihoods of Carl turning up are very, very slim, so that's 5. We have no Alan. Oh no, we have Alan. I can see Alan. I do apologise. So yeah, it's no ballast on this one. So it is a matter of just getting down dirty. And I believe it is now. Yep, it's qualifying, and it's a wet qualifying. So we're going to get rid of this here for you, so you can see what's going on. Hopefully I've got rid of the lineup music. Yep, I have indeed. Yeah, it's a little bit wet at Brands Hatch as they all file out the pits. Essentially, some of them could be on slicks here. My timing bar up. Let's put it on the tire name. See what people are on. They are indeed on softs, but then that could be the game telling us that it's on softs. I have my calculator at the ready. All eyes will be on Mr. Ish and Mr. Trebek. These are really the 2 main title contenders at the moment. Actually, let's take another look at the. Mike Cooper. Yeah, unfortunately, I think he's out tonight. He's also not very well, so it could still be Alan Matthew. There's a long shot for Patrick to be Grand Drivers Champion. Well, the stranger things have happened. We know. So realistically speaking, in the hunt for the championship, it's Simon Trebek, Chris Ish, Matthew Williams, and Alan Smith. Kyle, if he turns up. Let's get rid of that banner. I mean, Matthew, Archie, and Patrick all have a grid penalty that they picked up in the last race. I genuinely think everyone is on soft, aren't they? There's There is a slight dry line, but oh, actually no, Trebek's on wets there. I can see the blue walls. It's saying he's on here. I didn't say he's on anything at the moment. Who is going to set the first time? It's Chris Ish who sets the first time at the moment for 39.7, which has just been beaten by Trebek for a 38.5. Trying to do something and I can't remember what the heck I was trying to do. That was it. That was it. That was it. I was going to put you cap to the leader. There we go. The Trebek 1.1 ahead. Matthew Williams P3 2.17s behind, but he has got his penalty to take. Ish with a personal, purple sector, middle sector. There's Patrick getting a bit tail happy. All on the grass. They come round, clear away to clock curve. Finish his lap off. Is he going to improve? Not by much. But Ish has improved. Howells up into P3 at the moment. I think Howells and Williams are looking to secure P3 in the team's championship, I think. Oh, get a bit nippy in here now. I'll tell you what you probably guys could do with, and that is actually some sound, isn't it? However, it doesn't look like it's... Oh, for God's sake, something's happened to my computer and it's reset everything. How's that? There we go. Now you've got some sound. So it's Ish, Trebek, Smith, Howells, Jardine, Williams, Patrick, Eugene, Martin, and Green. Little gutted that there wasn't more people in the final. But hopefully next season we'll get bigger. Oh, and Stuart Bartley just dropped in, so that's another one into qualifying. It's nice. He's still got 12 minutes to go. I'm not sure where Kyle is. He's probably either driving a coach or getting leathered. Now, Alan has taken pole with Matthew Williams P2. Track is getting quicker, drying out very quickly now. Oh, there's Trebek. Oh, he's touching the walls. I don't know what happened there. He's on. I can see he's on slick, so he's obviously. Ish and Trebek have tumbled is what I'm trying to get out. Tumbled down the field a little bit there. Hey, Merv, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Nice, it's nice to see you in here. Shit, you know. No, I'm not quite. Oh, what's his bloody name? I forgot it now. Murray Walker. There we go. Oh, here we are with Eugene, who's currently sat P4. Okay, Eugene currently sat pole position now. We got a yellow flag in sector 1. Matthew and Patrick P2 and 3. However, once their penalty takes effect, they'll be down the field. Matthew Williams now goes pole position. I think you mean nothing to lose, Matt. Looking, I've just seen your message. So at the moment, Eugene would, he would get pole position after penalties have been applied. Yeah, I mean this could potentially be a very good race for Eugene. I don't. Oh, I'm not even going to say it now because I'm going to curse him, the poor bugger. Trebek now goes pole position. He's 1.9 ahead of Howells. Moves into P2. So 6 minutes to go. It is Trebek, Smith, Howells, Williams, Daikin, Jardy, Patrick. I went to say his name last name. Was it? I can't even wrap my tongue around it. I do apologise. Martin, Ish, Green, and Bartley. No double champion. So, by the looks of it, we are going to have a new champion this season. Ish now takes pole. Quebec. How his answer's going to be? No idea, because we've changed off Quebec. I'll tell you what we could do, though, and that is get up the... oh, Lord, I literally forget what I'm saying, to be honest, sometimes. There we go. That's it. That's what I want. Qualifying. So we can see what people are doing. Currently, it is Ish, Trebek, and now Smith is up into P3. As it stands, Jardine will start last. Williams will be in front of him, and then Patrick will be in front of those two. Chris Ish, absolute best in Sector 2. He needs a 23.3. Oh, and he's coming in the pits. Okay. He's abandoned that lap. Moment, still 4 minutes to go. So Trebek now, everything on the table. He makes his way through Paddock Hill, up Druids. Can we get back to? Oh, does mean nothing sometimes when they say. Eugene back up to P2. Patrick, green sector 1. Simon Trebek now absolute best in sector 1 as he makes his way down. Where is he? Pilgrim's dropped that, in it? Yep. Up towards Hawthorne's. God. Fighting for grip. Around Westfield. Dingledale. Oh, sideways through Sheen Curve. And he's down in sector 2. Doesn't mean he's completely down though. Just Clearways and Clark to go now. Is he going to improve? That's the thing. Can he push himself further up? And then Matthew goes second. Trebek does improve. Hold 10th. What I'm impressed in is Eugene up there in the top 5. And Jardine now goes P2. And again, Simon Trebek, absolute best in sector 1 as he makes his way round Surtees. I'm gonna just, I can't remember. Right, I can see. Just gonna snooze me ad breaks. I do apologise if you see ad breaks. Not an awful lot I can do. Man's got to make bare peas, bruv. I was gonna, forgot what I was gonna do now. Jesus. No, it's gone. It's gone. Is Trebek gonna improve? He does indeed. He's almost into the thick ones. We've got an absolute best sector 1 and 2 for Ish here, as he's making his way to Clearways. Clark to go on the not so Brands Hatch straight now. This is going to put him pole position. And he's into the 31s. Eugene, personal best in sector 1. I completely lost what I was going to. I literally was going to do something. I forgot. The track looks completely dry now. That's what I was going to do. I was going to look at the weather. Discord for that. Use our weather app that we have in our Discord. We are at Brands Hatch, aren't we? Yes, Brands Hatch. Okay, let's have a look. So, from now until 9 o'clock, there's 0.07% rain, millimeters of rain. So, not an awful lot of rain is going to fall. And that's the end of qualifying, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, mothers, brothers, sisters, daughters, people of everything. And it is... Oh, Eugene! Eugene has taken P2! Eugene is in P2! So I'm really surprised, but he is a good driver. He is. So, you know, doesn't mean there is your pole sitter. So, we have finished qualifying. This is your session results for qualifying. Chris Ish will take the top spot for the time being. Eugene, with his most impressive start of the season, P2. And Simon Trebek will line up in P3. Stuart Bartley is P4. Archie is P5. Matthew is P6. Gareth is 7th. William Martin is 8th. Smith is 9th. And Patrick is 10th. And last but not least, Lawrence Green. But that is not how it's going to go down, because we are going to look back at this. So Patrick will drop all the way down to 11th. Matthew will go to 10th. And Archie will go to 9th. Because they all have grid penalties that they need to serve from last season. Not last season, sorry, last round. So yeah, you guys just bear with me for a minute while we sort all this out. And then we'll get on to racing. So here we go. We are ready and waiting for. You know what? I think I've left the music on, haven't I, for you? But that's nice. Because I can't even remember where they are. There they are. So we need to um, think about who's going to win this one, because now Eugene is through his hat into the ring with him um, popping himself into P2, which was a very good lap. So, yep, we are just waiting for warm up. Just run its course. So get your votes in, guys. Let's see who you think is going to win this one. We've got a few surprises. Yes, Eugene, well done, mate. Just remember.
Ready, set, no!
Thank you. Thank you for the redeem. Appreciate it. Just remember, Eugene, don't jump start. Right, you've got a bloody good chance here, mate. Yes. So.
Well, hello there.
Well, hello there. Thank you very much for the sorry, I'm getting me put my tooth back in. This prime sub, really, really, thank you. Cheers, Kieran. You're Matthew's dad, I believe. Thank you very much again. That Fosspot's a bit late, isn't it? Jesus Christ. Is it? Oh, it's like watching paint dry. This, isn't it? Waiting for it to wait for it to tick on through. Should be going in 3 seconds. That should be good. Or not. Oh. So, is it going to stay dry? Is it going to be wet? Is it going to rain midway through? We don't know. We do not know who is going to be champion. It can be won on this first race, but it can also be very lost for a few. Somebody's revving the crap out their engine. Yes. So there we go. Quite a few people at the front that you don't really see that often. We can actually see William Martin there. Look on the screen. He's up in 1, 2, 3, 5th. William Martin is in 5th. Can have a nosebleed that far up. Obviously, we are just waiting for Trebek and 1 or 2 of the others. So, we're just waiting for Trebek. He's going to wait to the very end, I think. There he is. There is the other contender. The other 2 contenders are further down the grid. So we are going to get underway, and we are going to set the starting order, and then we're going to give you a rundown of who is where, if you don't already know. Hang on a minute. Let me just check, make sure there's no advert going at the moment. No advert, so we can get on with this, and we can do the starting order. So here's the starting order for race 1 of the evening. It's Chris Ish who lines up on pole position and he is joined by Eugene Geikin. Simon Trebek is P3, and he has Stuart Bartlett for company in P4. Gareth Howells is P5 with William Martin P6. Alan Smith is 7th with Lawrence 8th. 9th goes the way of Archie Jardine. 10th is Matthew Williams. And last but not least, it's Patrick, who all he's got to do pretty much is score points, and he has won the Independent Championship. He is already the Jack Sears winner. So Independence is potentially going to be coming his way at the end of this race, to be fair. The pressure is completely off Patrick now. I mean, yes, he is in with a shot of the Drivers' Championship, but it's a big shot. I mean, everybody would have to literally DNF. Matthew, the only one at the back of the grid that has real potential still to win the Drivers' Championship. He's got to fight his way through a lot of competitive drivers here that actually want their first win, or they just want, to be at the front for a change. The last few cars to jump in on the grid. See him slotting in now. Guy with the green flag. We'll be waving it. There he is. Right on board with Eugene, who this time doesn't make a false start, but it's a good start nonetheless, and I think he might have Trebek up the side of him, to be fair. No, he has, but he's oh, Bartley's having a look at Trebek as well now as they make their way up to the first hairpin. And that's oh, and Eugene gets a little bit wide. Patrick is already ahead of most. Now Archie is in front of Patrick, and these two are going to fight, because they are. And that's Gareth Howells there making a move on Stuart Bartley, and he's bringing along Alan Smith. Ish has got away cleanly, so has Eugene. Lost one position, but still, that is a very good start from Eugene there. He's getting hunted down by Gareth Howells though. Let's get on the oh, who's that? That's Bartley. Oh, god dear me. I think someone's just ended. Have to get back and have another look at that. I've got a feeling that Bartley and William Martin may have had, they're coming together. And up the inside of, oh, he cut the nose off of that Ford. He's left himself vulnerable on the exit. No, that's what I was doing. I was getting the stupid thing. I was getting the name board up, wasn't I? There we go. Oh, and Eugene's in the background, and he's off. I think that's him out. Smith, off. It's easy just parting for everyone. We are back in the action, and it is Ish, Trebek, Jardine, Howells, and Patrick Williams. Bartley, Eugene, and Martin is in the pits. Ish laying down the gauntlet. There we are, is Matthew having a look up the inside of Archie. That sounded a lot more professional if I knew what the bloody corners were called, wouldn't I? New best lap by Ish. He is literally pumping in the laps now. As now Williams is on the back of Patrick. Penalty for Eugene. Oh, he's just gone from bad to worse for Eugene. Not a lot happening at the front. It seems to be Ish has just took the lead and keeping it. We are on board with Howells now, staring at the back of Archie's Hyundai. Oh, and the two beyond, look at them two at the back there. We had Patrick and Matthew Williams side by side, banging the doors. That was a cracking shot, that. Couldn't have timed that any better. Matthew has now lost position to Alan Smith. But he's going to soon get that back because Smith runs a little wide. Alan's got the inside here. Matthew there with the old Plato punt. No, he didn't. Unfortunately, it has gone bad to worse for Eugene. Matthew trying to get a much better egg. Oh, that's Gareth, sorry. That's Gareth. They really need to put something on their cars to know who's who. This is for P3. The thing is that they are, Ish and Trebek have completely checked out from the rest of the pack. They're 11 and a half seconds ahead of everybody. Oh, Howells gets it wrong. That's not going to help him. Patrick gets it wrong as well, though. And Williams has got himself in front of Patrick. I think Patrick had to concede that, to be fair. He did almost wipe out Matthew. I mean, the way down Paddock Hill, up towards Druids. See, Bartley is coming back at Patrick. And that's Eugene in the pits. Again. Oh, bless him. His day's just gone from bad to worse. Trebek now, he's actually making a move. Here we are, talking of Trebek. He is now pulling back to Ish. I think what he did is let Ish just get on with it and just, you know, use his tyres up a lot. But, it's less than a second now. I really feel for Eugene. He had a mega qualifying. Howells now. Howells has actually got in front of who's he got in front of? Alan, sorry. William Martin, unfortunately, is our first DNF of the night. And I think Eugene in the pits again. And this, again, here is the battle for P3. They make their way up to Clearways. New best lap from Ish, who has pulled out another second on Trebek now. Bartley having a look at Patrick. As I said, Patrick doesn't really need to stress out too much here. All he's got to do is finish. Bag some points. Defensive as they make their way to Paddock Hill. Shutting that door before Bartley even gets a look in. Archie just placing that Hyundai right where it needs to be. Just on, and as I speak, Howells get to run on him as they make their way down Pilgrims now. Fully on the hybrid, I bet there. He's through. That's Howells up into P3. Gets it all done before they even make the corner. through Westfield now, Dingledale. Now up the Sheen Curve. And here's Bartley having a look at Patrick. Tries one way. Shuts the door on him. Gets it all kinds of wide. And for some reason, Archie has got back in front of Howells. I don't know what happened there. I reckon Howells has probably made a bit of an issue. A bit of a mess of Sheen. At the moment, it is still Ish, Trebek, Jardine, Howells, and Smith. They're your top 5. Williams is 6th, Patrick is 7th, Bartley is 8th, 9th is Green, and 10th is Eugene. Again, our only DNF is William Martin. Trying to unsettle Matthew there. Flashing of the lights. I mean, Archie and Howells have got absolutely nothing to lose. This is just a battle for who wants a podium spot. The race between Trebek, Ish, Williams, Allen is all about championship. As I said, Patrick doesn't even have to contemplate. He is independent. All he's got to do is finish the race and he's independent champion. That's the be all and end all. Williams back of his car absolutely caved in there. Look at that. Patrick up the inside as they make their way up the Druid. He's got him. Oh, they lean on each other. Oh, and look at this here now. Trebek has indeed caught back up with Ish. Howells still trying to find a way past Archie. He found one earlier and then messed it up. Five laps to go. 5 to go. And we are getting ever so closer. Trebek is now 6 tenths back. This is still Archie and Howells for that final podium spot. Bartley up the inside of Matthew. He can't get across to shut the door this time. Bartley gets it wrong as well on the way out. Howells again all over the back of Get Up side as they make their way to Hawthorns. Try the undercut. That's not going to work. Archie is wise to that. Oh, and here's Bartley. That's through Hawthorns, and that's Bartley through. He's having a lunge. Oof. So at the moment, both Matthew and Gareth are fighting Hyundais. Williams with Bartley Hyundai and Howells with Jardine's Hyundai. Oh, sorry, Hyundai. And this is the fight for the lead now. 12 laps down, 3 to go, and Ish has literally reeled in. Trebek has reeled in Ish. Lay on the brakes. Making him. Oh, he's filling these mirrors now. Oh, he's on 2 wheels. Oh my God, he's pushing it. Jesus. Round Sterling's they go. Oh, Chris getting a little bit on the grass there. That's going to allow Trebek just to catch back up again. But it's 5 tenths between the two pair of them now. On the way down to Paddock Hill. 4 tenths now. Druids. And we're on to the Cooper Straight. Not close enough to have a look at Surtees. Probably going to be thinking of Hawthorns now. Towed down the hill. Lap 13 off 15. 3 tenths now for Trebek. Two tenths. Closes right up on the grass. Ooh. On board with Trebek to go. Oh, and there's his opportunity. He's got him. As he makes his way up the Sheen curve, can he get it stopped in time? He can indeed. Oh, they're close. Trebek puts himself back in front now. 2 laps remain. Ish is having a look up the inside as they go round clearways. On board with Chris Ish, I believe. And there is Trebek. Is he going to try and send it up at Druids? He thinks about it, but Ish shuts the door on him. Will he have a look at Surtees? I don't think he will. He's not close enough for Surtees there, but he's probably going to be lining them up again for Hawthorns. Ish is probably wise to it now though, so he'll probably try and shut the door quite early as they get down to Hawthorns. But this is the current fight. 14 laps of 15. A 10th. Just over it. And he's having another look. Up at Dingledale, Westfield, Dingledale now. Oh, it's again the back end twitchy. Down to Sterling's. Beck thinking of where he can plant the car to get up the inside. He's going to have a look up the inside here at Clearways, I reckon. No, he's not. We are now on to the final lap, and it is Ish Trebek, 2 tenths. That is all it takes. Having another look at Druid. Can't do it. Ish planting that car. Look at that for a bit of promotion on Chris's Twitch. 2 tenths. He's having a look as... No, he can't do anything there as they make their way up to... I can't even remember where the hell they are now. Yeah, that was Surtees, wasn't it? Yeah. He's going to have a look at Hawthorns. got no choice. He's got to try and send it. Both of them very sideways. Chris touching the grass, but they through Westfield. Keeps it nice and clean. Look at the defensive move there from Chris Ish. They made the way Dingledale. Just Sterling's clearways and Clark Curve to go now. Trebek's going to send it. It's got to be into clearways. That is it. That is race 1 over and done with. And it's Ish taking the win from Trebek. Great final few laps there by them two. Jardine looks like he's going to be taking P3 and Howell's P4. Smith is going to look like he's going to take P5. 6 goes the way of Bartley. Williams 7. Jeez, that was quite an interesting first race, that. So, that is quick check of the session results here. It is Chris Ish who takes the win from Simon Trebek in P2. Archie Jardine takes the final podium spot with Gareth Howell's P4. Alan Smith's P5. That's potentially going to keep his championship hopes alive. Stuart Barley is 6th. Matthew Williams 7th. Patrick 8th. Eugene is 9th. Unfortunately, we lost William Martin. There we go, that was it. That is race 1 done and dusted. We'll have a short intermission after the cars get back to the pit, sorry. One where we will sort the grid out. Oof, that was a little fun. So I'm just trying to think what's that's done to the championship now. Let's have a look at that one. There we go. So 271 at the moment for 20 for Chris. I think Simon is still just slightly in the lead. And any mathematicians in the chat, because I do not have any kind of mathematician head on today. Last but not least, here comes where Lawrence Green into the pits in the Hyundai. So I'm going to go take a short intermission, and sort the grid out for race 2. And then I will have a pee break, and then we will get underway. Bear with us, guys. Stay where you are. Do not touch that dial. Oh, bless you. Hey, at least you know you've got the pace, Eugene, to get up at the front, mate, when you need to. Just need to get up. You just need to stay up there now. So, one and all, we have had a look at the results, and we are. I can inform you if it's still here. So it is Simon. Mr. Trebek is 288. Chris Ish is 284. Alan is 258, and Matt is 257. So they are the four that are now in the championship fight. I mean, all Simon's got to do is literally stick to Ish like glue, and he's pretty much won it. In all fairness, he doesn't have to fight. If my maths is right. So we are ready almost for race two. The grid is set. Just gotta wait and go, haven't we? Be at the 5 minute mark, most likely. So, in all fairness, it looks like we've got a two different championship fight here. We've got for the win, the overall drivers' championship. It's between looks like it's between Simon and Chris, and the third in the championship that is between Alan Smith and Matthew Williams. Um, yeah, I think he has to beat you twice, doesn't he? I think if my maths is right, he has to beat you twice. He has to outscore you by a couple of points at least. I think. Um, Too late for that kind of math. So we'll be getting ready to go very, very soon. Let's have a look. 6 minutes. So we'll be going in about a minute and a half ish. Unless the clerk of the course decides he wants it a bit early. Okay, we've lost Patrick. I don't know if he's just left or oh, hello, goodbye. Yeah. So I'm not sure if Patrick is on his way back.
Attention grid, will all non-essential personnel leave the grid
Gonna
now?
dismiss that. There might be an advert coming up in 2 minutes, guys. So I can only apologise. As I said, gotta make some money somehow. So we all know what happens at the end of this race. It will be the reverse grid. However, slightly concerning because there is only 11 people. So if it lands on number 12, well, we'll have to spin again, I suppose. And if it keeps landing on number 12, then we'll just have to keep spinning until it lands on a different number. So, of course, Trebek doing what he does best. He sits in the pits the last couple of minutes. Not sure why Patrick has ended up last. Didn't mean to type what. I didn't see anything, mate. Type what you like, buddy. That's what the chat's there for, man. So we are getting underway, and I'm going to put on the lineup with music, and we can get underway with telling you what the grid is looking like for race 2. So here we go. This is the starting order for race 2. On pole position, it is again Chris Ish, and he is joined by Simon Trebek. Archie Jardine is P3, and he is joined by Gareth Howells in P4. P5 goes the way of Alan Smith, and he is joined by Stuart Bartley. Matthew Williams is 7th, and Lawrence Green is P8. P9 is the way of Eugene, and William Martin is P10. Oh, we've got Chris Cobbett joining us. Excellent. So Chris Cobbett is with us, and he is P11, and Patrick is P12. I can only apologise to Patrick because you bounced out and bounced back in the lobby. And I'm afraid I didn't catch it in time. So never mind, mate. All you got to do is just again score points, and you are the independent champion. We are going to take away the lineup music. We're going to get rid of the starting order, and then we are going to get ready for yeah, I don't know what's happening with Cobbett there. Yeah. So here we go, just waiting for the last couple of cars to slot into position. We'll have race 2 underway. Here we go. Who is going to make the best start? Great start by Chris Ish. Gets away cleanly. Look at Alan Smith in the background there. He had a rocket launch in that Cupra. He's already alongside Archie. Gareth Howells is the loser there. He has literally lost the position there. And look at this. Ish and Trebek side by side. So is Alan Smith. How's allowing his teammate through there because he knows he's got more of a chance to win the championship. Great teamwork by the two Welsh guys there. And Alan Smith has got in front of... Oh, a bit of door banging between William Martin and Cobbett. And this is again, it is Ish and Trebek. And this time, they've got a party of 3. They have Alan. I know who you are, mate. Don't worry. Fine. Honestly, fine. Type away, mate. What's done is done. Doesn't matter. Things happen. Move on. That's all that happened, mate. Anyway, we are back to the end of lap 1, and it is Ish still. I say still. The first bloody lap. Oh, Comet sideways. I think Eugene's had another bad start by the looks of it. Poor guy just cannot catch a break. Here it is now. I don't even think Trebek is going to be able to play the waiting game like he did last time because he has Allen, Archie and Williams behind him. Oh, that Honda sideways. That's going to allow Allen to catch up to the side up front. And Matthew Williams now having a look at Archie Jardine. Oh, thank you. I do need a drink, actually. Oh, I don't have one. And here's Chris Cobbett having a fight with Lawrence Green. And I don't know what what Owls is doing. Patrick on the outside of... Is it Howells or is... Yeah, it is Howells. Matthew Williams is going to push Patrick wide here, and that's going to allow Howells through again. Oh, no, Howells... Patrick's holding off. Oh, look at this. Nose to tail, the two leaders. They've left Smith behind now. There's a huge gap opening up. Oh, Trebek's got the run on him as they make their way up the Sheen. Can he hold him off? Oh, they're side by side still. Yes, has to get out of it. But that's Trebek back in the lead now. Back in the lead. No, he's in the lead for good. We've got a yellow in sector 3. Now what Trebek needs now is he needs Allen to attack Ish, take points off him. And there's Patrick up the inside of Jardine as they make their way towards Paddock Hill. Archie on that. Whoa, gets it sideways. Ah, I've lost where I was. There we go. Williams on Patrick. William Martin on Lawrence Green as they make their way down. Oh God, the Hawthorns. He's going to stick it round the outside. And they're still side by side. Howells has got a penalty. Flashing his lights. That's what that is. It's not. Apparently he has a bug. Oh, and that is Stuart Bartley. Oh, jeez. Howell's now serving his penalty in the pits. This is a cracking little battle going on between Lawrence Green and William Martin for P6. Quebec is just managing that guy. Oh, and Ish has made a mistake. Stuart Bartley coming to upset these two now. He is a lot quicker than these two in front. Thanks, Bert. As he makes away, looking up at the inside of... It's... I can't do it. It's Martin, Green and Bartley. 6th, 7th, and I can't do Murray Walker. He was a legend. 10 laps to go. Trebek is still leading, and Eugene's catching this pack now as well. Bartley through on Williams. One position done. He'll soon make short work of Lawrence Green as well. Both on the hybrid though. Lawrence is going super defensive here. That's going to upset the car. Oh. Up to Druids, sticks it up the inside, gets it stopped. Job done by Bartley. Look at this, Eugene he's catching them. We've lost Cobbett and Patrick. This is the reverse, not the reverse sprint, sorry. This is only race 2. This is the battle for the lead. Eugene through on William Martin. That's him a place up. The battle for the lead is still between 2 to 3 temps only. I mean, these two are fighting and Alan is just slowly creeping back up on them. What I've noticed now is Matthew Williams is now up to P4. So he has got... Oh, and Eugene up the inside of Lawrence Green as they make their way down. Oh, excuse me. I can't remember. I forgot what I was saying. Chris, it's just settling in a little bit here between a bit behind Trebek. Ish, of course, the runner-up last season. Actually, I think Simon Trebek was third place man in Gareth Howes has got the policeman mod on. Oh, Ish having a look at the inside of Trebek. Oh, Howes. Bit of rubbing there on Lawrence Green. Oh, Ish having a look again at Trebek. I'll tell you what, he's looking a little bit. He's having a good old look. Looking a little bit grey, isn't it? Trebek, still your leader after 8 laps. Wonder where Matthew Williams is compared to Smith, because those two guys are fighting for. Can we see him? No, we can't. Can the cameraman get on Matthew Williams so we can see where he is, please? There is Matthew Williams. He is just coming up the paddock hill. Alan Smith is just going around Druids. He's not too far behind. Ish is thinking about moving again as we make our way down towards Hawthorns. Not close enough to get a. Trebek, though, makes a mistake exiting Hawthorns. Having a run on Trebek though, as they're trying to make it down. Oh, bloody paddock hill. Keep losing what I'm saying. I need to concentrate on one thing at a time. Unfortunately, Patrick had to pull into the pits. He's got a broken thumb. He's soldering on. This is your battle for the lead. At the moment, it is Trebek versus Ish. As it stands, Trebek is still the championship leader. And he will extend his championship lead if it stays like this. Ten laps in the book. Let's have a look where Matthew Williams is in relation to. Oh, and that's Alan Smith in the background. No, that's Jardine. Ooh. And there is Matthew Williams. That's brought him a little bit closer to our Alan Smith there. Seems to me like Trebek is pulling a little gap. Ish just backing off a little bit, giving them tyres a cool down. Oh, thanks, mate. Just a bit gutted that there was slightly less people this time for the final. I get people have got things to do, and it's so close to Christmas. It'd be nice to see a bigger grid next season. Ish gets it all wrong again. Oh, he's lost it. Can he keep it going? Oh. Oh, lordy, lordy. I'm no sure. There's always space, mate, and there's always somebody to race. There is always someone to race. There he is, look, Mr. Howells with the policeman mod. That's the thing, mate. That's what we like here. There's a huge different. There's a caliber of different drivers throughout the entire field. You've got your super quick guys, your okay guys, and you've got your mid pack, lower mid pack. You can't not find anyone to race, and the only way to improve your racecraft is to race with them people. Flipping heck, I'm sick of seeing Gareth's car now with his lights. I genuinely thought he was just being inconsiderate the first half. Whee, that's what she said. Whee! That's what I mean, mate. I mean, you look at the guys over it, and you can see the time difference on the board there. That some guys are nearly lapped down on the leader, and some are just close, and then you got the others that are mid packers. It happens in a season. I think his car's broke by the looks of it. So where are we? We are lap 12. I'm talking to everybody apart from doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Right, so we are in lap 12. It is Trebek who has now got a nice commanding lead of 3 seconds after Ish's big mistake. So all Ish can do now is just finish P2 and then just try and outscore Trebek. I think by about 3 positions, if my math serves me. I may be wrong, but I'll also wait for somebody else to do the maths and then I can tell you guys. There's technically no cars within a couple of tenths of each other, hence why it's just randomly flicking through cars now. But after 13 laps, it's Trebek, Ish and Smith. That is your top 3. Williams and Jardine make out the top 5. Bartley is 6th, Eugene is 7th, Howells is 8th, Martin is 9th, and Green is 10th. Unfortunately, we lost Patrick to a broken thumb. I'm not sure what happened to Cobbett. Nice, thanks for that. That's the first raid I've ever had. Oh, cheers, Anto. Appreciate it, mate. Oh, this goes on for ages, though. What the hell?
I gave it close, trim hairs from my nose. I clean my ears.
Okay, Homer, when you're done, mate.
I really like my Homer face.
Oh, you know what? I picked one like that for a raid because I thought, no one will ever raid me, and that's my first ever raid. So thank you, Anto. I really appreciate it, mate. You are the first. Well, we're going to be doing a lot of things over the off season, mate. We're going to be helping a lot of people get stuff sorted and get things up and running. So if you need any help with your pedals, there's somebody about, mate. Somebody about. I do like that livery on William Martin's car, even though, you know, I'm pretty biased because it was me that done it. It's a shame Steve couldn't join us tonight either, but he's off sorting out his old person's house because he's old and he's moving into a bungalow. Oh, Bartley, they all seem to keep getting it wrong at that corner. Don't I think you haven't plugged into a USB hub, didn't you? I think. He's not flashing his lights before you say it. He's got a bug. I've never seen that bug before, so that's another new one on me. A lot of new ones tonight, guys. A lot of new ones. New raid. New bug. And we are going to be crowning a new champion. At the moment, as it stands, it is Trebek. Okay. I'm sure we can sort it out, mate. Between the lot of us, I'm sure one of us has got an iota of information. So, lap 15 of 15 and coming across the... Oh, how funny would it have been if you'd have binned it then? No, it wouldn't have been. Trebek is your winner of the evening for race 2. That is still currently keeping him solely championship leader. Smith is P3 and Matthew Williams is P4. The fight for P3 in the championship is still very much on. Trebek and Ish have just been on another level. Trebek, he's been quietly just chugging away with the points, and then all of a sudden, when it counted, he put a decent effort in. I think it was Silverstone when he took 3 for 3, and that's what brought him back into there. And then flashing his lights across the finish line. It's Gareth Howells. So, William Martin and Lawrence Green will come across the finish. That's another top 10 finish for William Martin. He's done really well this season, William. I've watched him come a long way from when he first started. So we can have a look at what we're looking at. Yeah, results, innit? So the results for race 2 are as follows. It is Simon Trebek who takes the win from Chris Ish in P2. Alan Smith is P3 with Matthew Williams P4. Archie Jardine is P5 and Stuart Bartley is 6th. Eugene is 7th. Gareth Howells is 8th and William Martin is 9th. Rounding out the top 10 is Lawrence Green. Unfortunately, we had 2 DNFs, and that was Patrick and Chris Cobbett. So, we all know what happens now. It is called the Wheel of Destiny. That's called a spinny wheel. This is the Wheel of Destiny. There is 6 to 12 numbers on there, and unfortunately, we can lose 12 and 11. So we will spin this. And if it lands on any of them two, then we spin it again. And if it continues to land on them, we continue to spin it until it picks a number. But the number we are going for is, I don't believe it, it's going to be number bloody 11. Guess what? We are spinning again. So, please don't be number 12. So here we go. It is number 7. Who is number 7? Number 7 is, we can have a look here at the results. Number 7 is Eugene. He's got himself on pole position again. Do you know how many pole? This guy's had more pole positions than anybody else in the championship. So that is your pole position for race 3. So I can now get rid of that. I can stop the. No, you know, I'm going to leave the lineup music on just for you guys because I feel like you could do with it. Bit of upbeat music. Not again. What's that? Not again for? Is that for Eugene? So, okay, we are gonna. I just need to grab the results and then I set the grid. Be nice. If, I might teach somebody how to do this. So, what am I doing? Oh, yeah, that was it. Setting the grid. So we are setting the grid. So I'm going to go radio silent for a couple of minutes while I sort the grid out. So please bear with me. Do not move. What we got there? No. What's that? No. Need to put something on. There we go. Be back in a minute. Oh, I am back. I am back. We are back. It is race 3. final round of 2024. It's a shame it's coming to an end. Got a little tear in my eye. We've had our ups and downs. And yeah, let's make it a good one. Let's make it a good last one. Hopefully we can get a new winner. So if I'm going to give Eugene a 1 lap advantage. Sure. Right, so from our well-known source, at the moment the standings are: it is Simon Trebek 309, Chris Ish 303, Alan Smith 273, Matthew Williams 270. So Ish has to outscore Trebek by 7 points to win. Matthew has to outscore Alan Smith by 4 points to finish third. So it's going to be a tough one for Chris, because he's all Simon's got to do is literally stick to the back end of Chris, and that's it, done and dusted. I don't know what am I doing, guys. What am I doing? I forgot. I think we're just waiting for the to get the to load, aren't we? Yeah. Here we go. Look, see now we are lining up on the grid very, very slowly. Oh, what's that? Fireworks in the background. Oops. Off they go. And Matt. Ah, no. Gareth Howells has still got the same issue. We're going to ignore it. We're going to ignore it because it's the last one. Sun is out. Sun is shining over Brand's house. And we are going to get away. And we are going to look Um, what am I doing? Oh, that was it. Oh, I was. Oh God, I forgot what I was doing. I was doing the lineup, wasn't I? There we go. Now I remember. Yeah. God, I get distracted so easily. Honestly. So, quickly, as they make their way around, it is Eugene Goikin on pole position, and he is joined by Stuart Bartley in P2, Peter Archie is P3, and Matthew Williams is P4. P5 is Alan Smith, and he is joined by Chris Ish in P6, Simon Trebek in P7, and 8th goes the way of Gareth Howell. 9th is William Martin, and 10th is Lawrence Green. Patrick is P11, and P12 is Chris Cobbett. Oh, so we got Archie Jardine in the pits here. Not sure why. Perhaps he's got the wrong tyres on. That would be an absolute shame. Let's get rid of the starting order. Get on, Eugene. Oh, he almost made it. And what's happened to Stuart Bartley? He's just not moved off the grid. And there's a huge impact in the Latin. That was a huge impact at the rear end of the field there. That was, I think, because of Stuart Bartley just did not move and people were unsighted. Oh, I wonder if we can get a replay of that. I might have to do some jiggery poke. I'm just trying to figure out the buttons here. No, what we're going to have to do then is we're going to have to, because I'm on replay now, we are going to have to bring the in-game panels back on. I want to have a look at what happened. Where's me? There it is. You can see me mouse. Right, so we're going to just jump back quickly. It's trying to fight me. I want to quickly get a look at that. What happened? Oh, damn it. I'm sorry, I've left the lineup music on as well, haven't I? So, let me just get rid of that. Oh, do you know what I hate? It's not letting me get back. Right, so we're gonna, yeah, we'll have to have an after look at that, but I'm pretty sure that was all down to Bartley just not getting it off the grid, basically. But what this means is Eugene has led 3 laps. And he controls the restart as well. So, and Matthew Williams is currently P3, but he has Ish and Trebek and the flashy Howells behind him. However, Howells is not going to attack him, but he's sure as hell going to help try and get in front if he can. I mean, what Ish needs to do is he needs to clear Matthew Williams, and then Williams needs to stay in between the two of them. Let's check in with, and there you go, the lights are off on the safety car, so this is the final lap before we go back racing. We've lost Stuart Bartley. Jardine is a lap behind. I'm not sure what happened to Lawrence, but he is that far back now. This could literally be a very good race for Alan Smith. I was going to say the other guy. I was going to say Eugene. Every time I say something nice about him, I curse the poor bugger. Who's the? It's a bug, mate. It's a bug. I mean, in all fairness, none of them have got anything to lose apart from Chris, really. He's the only one that can throw the championship now. I mean, turn 1 should be alright, to be fair, because Eugene doesn't actually, they can't overtake until the start-finish line. By that time, Eugene should be up to pace. Yeah, he just won't stop flashing. He should have logged, really, and then came back. But I think we're making good time tonight. Looking good. This is, I believe, Eugene's first restart behind the safety car. In the lead. Archie Jardine's got a penalty, and Eugene has gone. He has gapped Smith. He has definitely gapped Smith, so he's got himself a nice run into turn 1 here. There's no pressure whatsoever from behind, but he's going to leave the door wide open for Alan Smith up the inside of Paddock Hill. Ish now. Making his way through. Nobody wants to attack Trebek or Ish. That's the problem. See, now it's going back to that day when Matt Neal. Was it Matt Neal? Yeah, I think it was Matt Neal and Plato, wasn't it? And nobody wanted to attack either one of them, so they just let them through. However, Eugene's saying, I don't bloody think so, mate. You want this position, you got to work for it. At the moment, this is playing into Chris's hands. If Trebek stays where he is, doubtful, but if Trebek stays where he is and Ish wins this, Ish is champion. Or is it? Is that enough of a gap? However, speaking of that, Trebek up the inside. Oh, what was that? Trebek up the inside of Eugene, and that was dealt with quite soon and easy. Ball is back in Trebek's call. That is Eugene P4. He's going to have Matthew Williams coming up behind him very soon. Still with Eugene. That would annoy me. Them like being on all the time. Santo's pet peeve, that. People flashing their light. Patrick, P7, so he has pretty much wrapped up the independent championship now. So that's 2 championships he's won tonight. He has won Jack Sears and the independents. I can assure you he will not be taking the Jack Sears next season. Eugenius are holding off on that P4. Starting with, Alan Smith gets it on the grass there. It's going to upset the car, and that's allowing Ish to catch him right up now. Ish has got to take Alan and pull away and make sure that Trebek does not follow. Because at the moment, the ball is severely in. Oh, what a move by Ish! Trebek fastest lap though. Another point gained. These are all the points that are going to play into the hands. So at the moment, I believe it's still Ish. It's still Trebek. I think Ish can only win now if Trebek falls further down the grid. If my maths is right. I mean, I don't mind some people using the flash in the lights and that, just because it is a but not many people use it anymore in real life because it just doesn't do anything. But yeah, I do agree. If they're constantly flashing them, like Gareth, he has a bug, so I'm quite happy to let that one slide for now. Smith hasn't give up here on this this battle for the lead. It's definitely a three-way battle now. Eugene's still holding off in P4. I've lost all my information. Where's it gone? There we go. And that's Trebek through now. That is it. 10 laps to go. Trebek into P2. All Ish can do now is just take the win. There is nothing he can do now. It's all down to the cars behind Trebek. Smith can't make a move. Or Eugene and Matthew can't catch up, then we are crowning a new champion. And it's third time's a charm for Trebek. Been with us since season 1. Always a welcome driver with the Bvtcc. In fact, pretty much everyone is. Oh, Smith, he's got that corner wrong a few times, you know, and we've lost Matthew Williams. I can see DNF. What has happened to Matthew? Seems my camera doesn't like switching between drivers anymore, so I'm going to have to do it manually. Trebek having a look up the inside of Ish. Let's get on board with him. There we go, look at that. Bit of more free advertisement for Chris and his Twitch channel. Oh, what the heck have I done here? So I'm going to have to become cameraman at the moment now because something has happened here. So let's have a look. Oh, we got Eugene and we have Howells very close together as well. Here we go. This is the battle for P4. Howells keeping the Welsh flag flying. All the final race of 2024. Oh, he almost got into the back of Eugene then. Them lights are actually starting to do my nut in now, let alone anyone else. But we are 10 laps in, 7 to go. And it is Ish, Trebek. At the moment, it's Ish and Trebek. Let's click back there because it's like a tenth between each other. Side by side, they're making their way down Hawthorns. Towards Hawthorns. Who's going to back out first? Of course, it'll be Trebek. All he's got to do is stick where he's... Oh, what a... Oh, switch back. Trebek is your new... He's... Oh, Smith almost gets into the back of Ish, which actually helps him back up the inside as they go make their way through Surtees. Jesus Christ, these two have got to be careful. Trebek back up the outside. Switch is back to the inside. Ish just planting his gosh, dead centre. Trebek just dropping off a little bit now. It's, think all in the meantime, all this is going on, and I can see that they're still pulling away from you, who's still keeping Howells at bay. Information on Matthew Williams is that he unfortunately lost control of the vehicle and ended up in the barrier. And we've got Smith having a look at Trebek now. This is what Ish needs. This is what Ish needs. He needs Smith back in the fold. He needs him to attack Trebek. It's literally less than half a second separating all three cars here. Lap 11 of 17. It is currently Ish, your leader, with Trebek P2. Smith is P3. Howells is P4 now, and he's got in front of Eugene. Eugene is P5 and Cobbett is P6. Martin is 7th. Patrick is 8th. And Green is 9th. Patrick doesn't even need to finish his race anymore now. He's literally... I mean, pending penalties or anything, or protests that go in after this race, Patrick is your independent champion and your Jack Sears champion. Drivers chat, the team champion, I believe, might still go to MKR, even though none of them are racing. Potentially. Alan Smith on the outside of Trebek. Looks like Ish is potentially helping Smith here. But in the same instance, it's hindering his exits. 5 laps to go. It is literally 3 for the lead. This is a great battle for the win. Hi Matthew, welcome in the chat, mate. Welcome in the chat. Yeah, it's he's probably going to win this race, but I don't think he's gonna win the championship, unfortunately. Oh, bit of a touch there on the back end of Trebek from Smith. This is the extended battle for first. It's Ish, Trebek, and Smith. 2 temps separate all 3 of them. And of course, all the drivers have done the maths. Trebek is having to go defensive now, so he's losing touch from Ish. Still, the position he's in, he's not going to lose the championship on that. Trebek. Oh, Smith trying to get up the inside of Trebek. Almost pushed him. Trebek has the fastest lap at the moment. Allen up the inside. He's not going to have the inside for the next corner. Oh, and they've both made contact. Trebek's falling down. What on earth happened then? No. Surely not. That's not the way it's going to end. Surely not. No, surely that's not the way the championship is going to be decided. Silence just fell upon me. Silence definitely fell upon me. I can't believe if that's gonna be how the championship ends. All Trebek can do now is just try and overtake as many cars as he can. Driving angry now. Through on Cobbett. Driving angry now. He's all over the place. Cobbett having to look back up him, but back up to P4. We've lost Gareth Howells as well. Eugene is into P3. At 16 of 17. Look at that. Trebek is driving angry now. Don't want to be the car in front of him. He is now on a mission. Up the inside of Eugene. He's gonna fight it out, but he's not gonna beat Trebek on his best day. Oh no, Gareth also disconnected. He was having such a good race up until that point. I think still, I still think, as it stands in P3, Trebek will still win the championship. I mean, because there's no guarantee that Smith is going to keep that P2, because we don't fully know what happened at the corner. I saw there was contact. Beck still in P3. Robert into P4 now. Eugene down to P5. Martin P7. We've lost Howells, Williams, Jardine, and Bartley. I feel for Trebek. I really do. But your winner of race 3 is Ish. Smith is P2 provisionally. Simon Trebek is P3. Chris Cobbett takes P4. 5 goes the way of Eugene. And Patrick goes the way of 6th. William Marston 7th. 8th is Lawrence Green. 9th will go the way of Gareth Howells because he has finished 75%. Matthew Williams is DNF. Archie's DNF. And so is Stuart Bartley. So, what an explosive final race. So your independent champion there is Patrick. He's also your Jack Sears champion. So 2 for 2 for Patrick. There's going to be potentially a few cars battered and bruised. Look at it. But I believe, as it stands, Trebek is the champion. I believe. Alan on the inside. There. On the inside on it. Oh, and they both made contact. Trebek's falling down. Well, there we go. I'd like to say Trebek has won it. Until somebody finalizes the math, can't really say. Let's wait for Mr. Ish to do his magic. Oh my god. Wow. So as it stands, it is 325 points Simon Trebek, 324 points Chris Ish. So I can't believe it, but we have a brand spanking new champion. Congratulations, Simon Trebek. You are season 3 champion. Congratulations, mate. You both drove. Everyone drove well. Everyone. There was at one point there was as many people for the championship lead. Oh, does my clips not work? Okay, we'll have to have a look at that. Yeah, that. Congratulations, Simon. You are 2024 season 3 champion. Well done, mate. Anyway, so that is that. That is it. We are done and dusted for the Bvtcc for this season. Next season, guys, we are doing a couple of new things. We're we're trying to new things out. Unfortunately, the one we've got, the Porsche Cup, is full. We can't accept any more on there. We've got a full grid for the Porsche Cup. What we also have is we have a Formula 2 mini series coming up that's also in next year. Sign-ups are currently open for that, so if you want to, get on the Discord and get signed up. And yeah, so let's get back to the fireworks. Great. Congratulations, Simon, once again. You are 2024 Season 3 champion. I'd like to say thank you to everybody for watching, everybody for chatting. Subscribers, followers, appreciate it all. Stick around, man, because we are going to be getting bigger and better, hopefully. And next season will be better. Thanks again, guys. Really appreciate it. And that's me out. Goodbye. See you next year. Well, yeah, actually, you won't see me next year. I'll be doing some streaming and that with different games. But yeah, laters all. Toronto. Thanks all again for chatting. I appreciate it. Thank you all for being about.